Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Wednesdays Reflexology Wisdom. And I'm wanting to touch on something that I feel pretty well qualified to talk about, and that is men's behaviour during a treatment. I was marking a case study. One of my students noted that this client that she had got, male client, just couldn't stop laughing all the way through the treatment. It was uncontrollable laughter. And it made me think back to when I was a student, and I also had a client who laughed uncontrollably as soon as I did, that ankle boogie. He just burst into laughter. He couldn't stop. He'd got tears running down his cheeks. And he laughed the whole of the way through the treatment. Now we need to put why men laugh into context and also have the female equivalent of that behaviour. The context is that when a man laughs, it's actually a stress response. It's the release of that stress response. We need to go back to hunter-gatherer times, wars with Anglo-Saxons versus Vikings, or wherever it is that in the world that you come from, to give the real analogy. The female equivalent of this kind of laughter would actually be tears. This is the way that most women will release stress, is through tears. A man, if they are facing invading Vikings, going hunting, woolly mammoth, or that kind of thing, the last response that you would need from a man is to break down in tears and go, I can't do it. The response that you need from a man in those extreme examples would be, let me at 'em! And then perhaps laugh that fear off. Do you get where I'm coming from? So when a client suddenly bursts into uncontrollable laughter, it is not that he is being flippant about the treatment. It is not that it is inappropriate. It's actually the same kind of response as if you had a female client that unburdened herself through tears. So I hope this Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom has been useful for you. I hope it's been insightful for you. I certainly know what it's like to be inappropriate. And this is probably going to be far too much information, but I do recall very, very well when I went for my vasectomy. Yes, you heard it right. I have just used the word. I went for my vasectomy. See, there we go. I'm laughing because it's a stress memory. But the jokes, you should have heard the jokes in the waiting room. And we were literally all lined up. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please. And the jokes got worse and worse. And basically, it is the way us blokes deal with a really stressful situation, but in a way that allows us to face up to head off, and to deal with that stressful situation. So there we go. Laughter, I would propose to you, it's the male equivalent of when female clients shed a tear and unburden. I hope you've enjoyed this Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom. Until next time, stay well and stay safe.